Yo everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the trade recap. Today's Tuesday. We are currently in a short. We had a nice high time frame short setup. Tapped into an area of supply, a really nice rejection. So far we've had a little bit of problems breaking through VWAP, but it looks like this candle actually just smashed through it. So I'm hoping that we have a clean closure. At open, man, we dumped really aggressively at the very open candle. Yeah, we're still having problems breaking through VWAP. We'll see how this candle closes, but yeah, like I was saying, man, at open we kind of dumped very aggressively, and then we had this very aggressive buy candle that just bought that thing right back up, right back into that area of supply. Failed to really significantly push above the supply zone or anything like that. Started to have a nice rejection, so I went ahead and took the shorts. And yeah, okay, this candle's moving down. I hope we just break through these lows, this open, I guess. Well, the open was up here, but this is kind of where we had that buy candle. So this is the area that I'd be concerned about. I'm hoping we just have a nice clean break. If we look at the 1 hour, like I said, or the 4 hour, I really like this, man. Beautiful wick right down off of this area of supply. Stop loss right at the high or the top of the area. So far up about a 100, 120 on this trade. We'll see how this candle closes. Like I said, hopefully this closes well for me. I really like this reaction. I really like this trade, no matter win or loss. I mean, I'm going to be very happy with this trade that I took regardless. And yeah, guys, all I can do now is wait and see if this trade will end up being my TP or my stop loss. So all that being said, you guys, I will go ahead and lock in, watch this trade, and I'll let you guys know what ends up playing out or what ends up happening. Alright, Shaw, we are actually on a roll, bro, of catching banger trades, man. We just caught TP in like freaking 7 minutes, bro. I'm not gonna lie though, this is one of the first times in a while that I've actually felt FOMO on a winning trade, man. Cause I got out, bro. I got out of that trade at I tried to get it out of 2-1, ended up getting out of like a 1.83 or some shit because of top steps fills. You guys know how that goes. But yeah, man, I tried to get out of 2-1. Dude, the freaking candle I got out on, bro, that shit moved down another 1.5 R multiples, bro. I mean, that thing just straight up, bro, tanked, bro. I got out of 2-1 because that was where the next area of demand was, and we just smashed through that thing, bro. And then I'm over here looking at the trade, bro. I'm like, dang, bro, I missed out on a 3.5 to 1 R, bro, if I had just held this whole candle, man. And then, bro, we have this perfect break and retest setup because that candle obviously just smashes through the demand zone. We retest, create a fat wick, and then start dumping even lower. I'm like, oh, man, bro, this would have been such a solid break and retest setup, bro, especially with this crazy volume from sellers, man. But luckily for me, the accounts, they locked themselves out after one trade, so I don't have to worry about overtrading or anything like that. But yeah, man, we did catch another win, bro. And guess what? We finally passed that freaking Eval, bruh. You guys remember, man, we've been at the point, like, this is like the 4th time where we just needed one trade to pass the eval, and every single time we were at that point, we would just end up fucking losing, and then losing again, and then we'd bring it back, and then we would lose again, and it's been like that for a while. So today, we finally caught just a nice 2-1, ended up passing the eval, so we're gonna go ahead and activate that tomorrow. And yeah, man, I'm gonna have to start recouping some of my money. I'm gonna have to start getting payouts pretty soon. The funded account balance is up to like almost 1,300, just under 1,300. So we're getting close to that goal of $2,000. Yeah, man, it would be nice if I can start getting some money back, bro, because I don't really want to pay the $100 to activate the account. I'm gonna do it though. Obviously, I have money set aside for this, but I don't really want to pay it. It's gonna be aggravating, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been getting clapped at the grocery store, bro. That junk fucking expensive as shit, bro. Especially at the damn Safeway, bro. Safeway be taxing like crazy, bro. Even with the little phone number thing, bro, that gets money off, bro. I went to this freaking Safeway, bro. I got like some popsicles, a bag of chips, bro. I got what else did I get? I got like a couple of things, bro, just like little snacks, bro, because I was hungry. I didn't feel like cooking, bro. I got like some little snacks, and I got stuff for a charcuterie board, bro. So I got like some cheese, some salami, and crackers, bro. And then like a little bit of junk food, bro. I dropped like $80, bro. I'm like, damn, bro, how, bro? Like, this was not this expensive, bro. I swear it was not always this expensive, bro. Maybe I'm just tripping, but yeah, man. Even with the little number, bro, the Safeway account or whatever, the rewards program, whatever the fuck, bro. That junk just be killing my wallet, bro. But yeah, man. All that being said, though, little tangent. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the trade I took and why I took it, man. This was a banger trade, bro. This was a really clean one. So let's go ahead and get into that. All right, everybody. So what went down today, man? This was a freaking banger trade, dog. This was just straight up banger, bro. We can see this is the trade that I took, man. What happened, bro? Kind of stabilized at this area of supply. Dump off it at open. Have an aggressive buy candle right back up into it. I see this candle starts coming down. We kind of start trying to break below VWAP. I go ahead and take that short. Buyers buy it right up at the last minute, man. But the very next candle, bro, just absolutely flushes with ease. Next candle, insane push, man. Like I said, this is the first trade in a while that I won and felt FOMO on, bro. Because holy crap, what do you mean, bro? I get out of 1.83 for $393.06, bro. And this thing dumps to a friggin' 3.52 to 1, bro. Like, what do you mean, bro? But, hey, man, I am not complaining whatsoever. Maybe a little bit, but what a trade, man. The balance is up to 1,200. I remember now. I gotta do this from the freaking YouTube videos. $1,283.70. The max loss limit should go up a little bit. P&L today. Locked out for the next 7.5 hours. That's probably a good thing. And yeah, bro, what a freaking, just what an AM sesh, bro. This is just beautiful. I mean, this is just amazing, bro. What clean price action. First of all, coming into the markets on the 4-hour, bro, I see dump. We create an area of supply right here. Dump some more, dump some more. We buy back into this area of supply. I see the 4 hours struggling to actually break above it. We never break above it. Instead, we start rejecting. I figure we're going to start trying to flip, and bam, bro. It's just wow, what a freaking trade, bro. What a clean, beautiful set of price action we have right here, man. I mean, I love it when things just work out perfectly, bro. We create a new supply zone, tap into it perfectly, perfect reaction, dump, get out the next area of demand, bro. Just clean. We can go ahead and look here, man. Past 2 weeks have been wiped out with ease, and we added profit on top of that, man. So these past 2 weeks, man, these losses, man, this bad week here where we made those two big mistakes, man, minus 400, whatever, minus 200, bro. All in all, we were down, what, $635 and some cents. Okay, I'm not gonna try and add the cents up, but we were down like 634, 635, bro. Bam! 831, bro. $831.12, bro. It's only fucking Tuesday, dog. It is only freaking Tuesday, bro. We are clapping the markets, bro. We're rinsing them, bro. We're rinsing them for all they have, man. Just straight up, bro. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Easy dubs, bro. Easy dubs. Clean PA, man. You know, you guys know, man. Coming out last week, bro. I was like, dang, bro. You know, I'm doubting my ability to execute, man. My ability to read the markets, bro. I've messed up some easy days, man. But nah, bro, we came back. We can look over on ES. The E-minis, man, obviously I didn't mark it out, but if you guys want to look at my orders, we're gonna have to kind of make this thing bigger. I don't know, but what the heck? Trying to figure out how to make my orders bigger. Well, I guess I can't, but maybe I can try and zoom in. There's a stop loss, so we took a sell over. Stop sell. We took a sell over at 63.44.50. Stop loss was up here, and then we got out at 63.29.75. So those were the executions. Got a little more. We made 734.70 on this account. And that does mean $5,338.91. We passed the second account, man. Bam, we passed that motherfucker, bro. This account was giving us a little bit of trouble, man. We've been edging the freaking, what's it called? Edging the TP thingy, you know, the money we need to make for a while. I don't know why this is the total P&L. It should be the monthly P&L, but because we are up $3,000. No, it's not even the monthly P&L. I don't know, man. But this account is passed. Obviously, the balance is at $53,038.91. Not sure why the P&L is wrong here. I can literally look at the balance right here. Interesting stuff. But we're going to go ahead and activate this thing once the market, what's it called? Once the market closes, or yeah, once the market closes and everything updates, man, we're gonna go and activate this. We can see the stats, man. You know, we had a couple red weeks here and there, bro. We came back, bro. Absolutely smashed it, bro. Let's see. Yeah, so we started this account in June. Bang, 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 and then bam. Passed it today, man. About 1.5 months, not gonna lie. It took a little bit longer than it should have. And I think that means that this account is finally in freaking profit, bro. So we're up 624 on this account, which is cool. Finally brought this motherfucker in profit, bro, with today's trade. So now, what does that mean? That means we are going to be activating this account. We're going to have 2 fund accounts. So I'm going to go ahead and copy trade, bro. I'm going to go ahead and copy trade these fund accounts, bro, because I'm confident in my ability to just freaking bank, bro. I feel like I'm profitable, bro. I just need to start pulling payouts, and once I start pulling payouts and make back those freaking all those losses that we had from like blowing accounts and shit, bro, then then we're gonna be there. But I already feel profitable, you know what I mean? Yeah, we had these freaking mistakes over here on this week that prevented us from having a green week, but still we came back with ease. Didn't let it affect us too much, you know. We had a bad week here. This week, like I keep saying, man, this was a good week. We just ended the week red. And yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro, monthly P&L is really low, bro. Only at $551. But, you know, it is what it is, bro. It's still money. And this other thing, bro, is like, one, we're not trading with the full size right now. We're trading with 6 micros. I really, like I keep saying, I want to get to the point where I'm trading with 1 E-mini per account. I mean, we look at accounts like this, and we see how that's been going, you know. This, even though this was a pretty bad month so far, it shouldn't have been, but it's been in terms of like we should be making more money. You know, we're up about $1,000. Last month we ended the month $2,000, which is really nice. I mean, we didn't even trade the full month. We started this account on the 12th, and we barely traded at all this month, low key. Like we took a lot of days off because we were trying to just lock in money. Every time we had like a good week, bro, we'd cut it short because we did not want to. We wanted to take less is more, bro. We were really working on less is more in terms of trades. So yeah, that being said, also if we're doing $2,000 across 3 accounts, bro, that's $6,000, bro, a month. You know, that's freaking banging. That's banging, bro. That's pretty dope. And then so yeah, man, that's why I want to eventually get up to this point where I'm trading 1 E-mini. I think I'll do that once I get a buffer. I know I could do it, like, because I literally treat, like, I basically treat the funded accounts and the not funded accounts. What are they being retarded, bro? I treat the express accounts and the combine accounts the exact same. You know what I mean? In terms of how I trade. So I know for a fact that I could trade. I could just get all these funded accounts. I could trade them with 1 E-mini. I wouldn't want to start with this because the max loss limit is already pretty, like the max loss is already pretty low. But yeah, I really want. I could like, for example, I could come into my new funded account and start trading with 1 E-mini. I'm not gonna do that though, because, like I said, man, I really want to make sure that I can build that buffer up, like, without having any possibility of blowing these accounts, bro. You know what I mean? I want to build the buffer up without having any possibility of blowing the accounts. And to do that, the best way to do that is just to keep sticking on the micros, you know. The absolute lowest winning trade I can get, targeting 2-to-1, is going to be $200+ green day, so I don't have to worry about that. You know, all this shit, bro. This thing's not updating yet, but once it does, we're going to have another $200 green day. We're going to be at, let's see, it's a single, waiting for this to load. We're going to be at 9 total. We need 30 before we can take like the full, you know what I mean? Was it 90-10 split or whatever? Let's see, is it, I think this is the combine that we just passed today. No. This is the combine. Yeah, this is the combine that we passed today. So, yeah, this bad boy is about to hit the line. You know what I mean? You guys can see we've been doing a really good job at like keeping it away from the trailing drawdown. You know what I mean? That one trade a day, bro, has been saving us. And also, this is the thing. Winning days percentage, 69, bro. So 69% in terms of winning days versus losing days. And that's what I was saying in one of my other videos, is that like the win rate has just been pissing me off, bro, because it's not an accurate reflection of my strategy. You know, we had a day where we overtraded by 2 trades. We had a day where we just FOMO'd and didn't even take a trade according to the strategy. And whenever the trade that the strategy we had taken hit, we couldn't have taken it, but that one played out. You know what I mean? So like, we can see the winning percentage, the winning day percentage, is 69%. So we're having a decent amount of more wins than we are of winning days than we are of losses, which is why we're able to kind of have that average loss and the average win be so close together, you know. But lately we've been catching some nice 2-to-1s, man. So yeah, shit, dude. I don't know if there's much else that I got to really say. I meant to press the Express account. Things are going well. I'm happy about that. And yeah, man, like I said, missed out on that fat candle. Probably gonna move down more, maybe. I don't know, unless we break back above this level, we'll see. But dude, what an open, man. Today and yesterday, bro. Yesterday's open was crazy. Let's go ahead and see it. Like, bro, that was just beautiful, bro. Oh man, what a trade. What a past 2 trading days we've had, bro. Got that no news Monday, that no news Tuesday, man. And we've just been banking, bro. But yeah, bro. That's all I really got for this screen recording. I'm not sure there's anything else that I need to really talk about for this video, but I'm gonna go ahead and think on that, and I'll catch you guys in the outro, man. What a past couple days, man. This has just been great. All right, so you guys. So yeah, man, we've been doing so good. I think it's just so cool that 2 trading days can just completely wipe out the past 2 weeks, 2 red weeks, bro, and put us up like $200 more, bro. I mean, that is the fucking beauty of trading, bro. It's like, your losses, bro, even when you're making mistakes, you shouldn't have taken those losses and shit like that, man. It can happen, bro. All it takes, 2 days, bro. 2 days to wipe out 2 weeks of losses, bro. I think that, and put us up in profit, bro. I think that's amazing, bro. That's just insane to me. How trading can really work, you know what I mean? And man, we've been blessed with some beautiful moves right at the open, bro. And that is exactly why a couple months ago I changed my strategy from letting the open play out and not trading until 7 a.m. to just giving that first like 10-15 minutes, see what happens. If we get a nice play, then just hop on that aggressively. And it has been just working so well, man. I remember for a little period in time, bro, trading the open would low key cause me to get cooked, bro. But nah, man, we're adapting. It took us a long time to adapt to these new markets, anyways, what I was saying, man, it took us a long time to adapt to these new markets, but we have done it, and also price action has come back, bro. You know, start of the year, man, we had that period where PA was just very hard, bro. It was getting clapped day after day, bro, by the fucking markets, man. It was insane, but man, we adapted, and now PA has just been clean as freak, bro. It's been so clean. So yeah, you know, there's nothing much for me to really say, man, except I hope I can just keep this up, you know what I mean? If I can just keep this up, keep on catching these dubs, taking these good setups, sticking with the 1 trade a day. I'm really happy with that, you know. I'm not upset with it. I feel like I was kind of debating whether or not after I got back into like my groove, you know what I mean, if I wanted to take the 1 trade a day off, but I really like it. I'm going to keep it on. I think it's making me a way more disciplined, way better trader. It's making me really make sure that I'm really taking the cleanest setups that I can take, you know. So I think I'm going to keep that on. And yeah, man, like I said, hopefully I can just continue with this race in the markets, bro. Continue taking good trades, good setups that I like. And yeah, you know, all that being said, I hope you guys traded well today. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.